Hello again, this is your host Habib Zakaria, and in this topic I will cover the BridgeID concept. When it comes to BridgeID, each switch in the network is identified by BridgeID. The switch with the lowest BridgeID is elected as the root bridge. Now let's look at the BridgeID. It has two components. One is the bridge priority value, and this is a 2-byte value or 16 bits, and in Cisco the default is 32768. That is the default value of the priority, of the bridge priority. The second component is a 6-byte MAC address, usually expressed in hexadecimal format. When you add the bridge priority and the MAC address together, this gives a switch a unique BridgeID. So in my first example, where you can see BridgeID without the extended system ID, is an example of a common spanning tree protocol, which assumes one spanning tree instance for the entire network. This is basically the simpler format of the spanning tree with the previous versions of the STP protocol. When VLANs started to be used and the network virtualization came to play by having logical networks, it became important to evolve STP protocol to PVST and PVST+, and only then extended system ID was introduced as part of the bridge priority. So in my second example here, I have a snapshot of BridgeID with the extended system ID. So they borrowed 12 bits for the system extended ID, and this system extended ID will usually be the value for the VLAN, and it will carry the value of the VLAN, and it will be added as part of the BridgeID. So if you want to find the BridgeID of a VLAN, let's say in this example I have VLAN 001, you can do show spanning tree VLAN 1, and then the output will be similar to this. So if you see that the bridge priority, the default is 32768, but because it's a VLAN 1, an extended ID 1 is added to the bridge priority, and the value became 32769, which is basically an increment of 1. And that's how you find the basically the BridgeID of a VLAN. So I hope this clarifies the concept of BridgeID, and I hope we have covered enough information here, and we will be moving on to the next topic. Thank you very much.